My point is simple. What is the Christian church's role in end times, which we're in already, but specifically in the arena of Aliyah, which is holy to God, in blessing Israel and in blessing the Jewish people to go back home according to the prophets of old? So Isaiah 49 verse 22 and 23 says this, and you can read with me there. I'm reading from the NIV. This is what the sovereign Lord says. See, I will beckon to the Gentiles. There you have it, Gentiles. That is, not Hebrews, not the Jews. I will lift up my banner to the peoples, talking about the people that are non-Jewish, and they will bring your sons, he's talking to the Jews, to Israel's people, chosen people, all right, to God's chosen people, and they, who? The Gentiles, these non-Jewish peoples, will bring your sons in their arms and carry your daughters, Jewish daughters and sons, on their shoulders. And he says in verse 23, even so, kings will be your foster fathers. I like that. Kings will be your foster fathers, and their queens your nursing mothers, and they will bow down before you with their faces to the ground. They will lick the dust of your feet, at your feet. Then you will know that I am the Lord. Those who hope in me will not be disappointed. In the 10th, 11th centuries, etc., the Christian crusaders. And then comes, as you've heard me say this over and over again, but it merits repetition, the Inquisitions that were led by the church. So when you look at that, the Inquisitions in Iberia and then in Latin America and on, this thing has influenced the world mindset. So this is why it says very clearly here, so when that ultimately God has planned that the church will be the very agent or agency that will have the honor and the duty to be able to bless according to the prophets of old. Not only Isaiah, but he's my favorite one, so I've gone there. That's my bias. So that he says, you, the Gentiles, including high-ranking, whether presidents, prime ministers, kings, queens, emperors, are going to wind up remembering, and I'm going to bring to your recollection what you and your ancestors did to my people. So you disallowed them from performing their role. And they are the people of the covenant, they meaning Jews and Israel. God's covenant was with that people, and for the light of truth to stream out of Zion and around the world, which is God's purpose. Granted, the Hebrews didn't always behave the way they should have. And God took care of them, did He not? I mean, God had a way of spanking through what is known as diasporas. And there were scatterings, and that's always been the case. But God has never reneged or turned His back on the people that He has chosen for such a time as this. God said, this is the way it is. This is His purpose. This is His theology, and it's going to take place. So this is an honor that the church, made up of many Gentile Christians, which I hope that live up to that standard, are going to bring back the Hebrew or Jewish sons and daughters, carry them even so, returning them to the home of their fatherland that would be of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob.